rainbow meteorite discovered in Costa Rica may hold building blocks of life. A small, soft space rock smacked into Costa Rica on April 23rd of 2019, and it may have carried building blocks for life. The washing machine-sized clay fireball broke up before landing. Locals found shards shattered between two villages, La Palmera and Aguas Zucrascas. And while meteorites turn up all over the world, or all over Earth, these shards were special. The asteroid that spawned them was a soft remnant of the early solar system, made from the dust from spinning nebula that would ultimately form our solar system, formed in even older stars, and meteorites that rained down from the event, collectively called Aguas Zuccaras, belong to a rare class called carbonaceous chondrites, which form in the wee hours of our solar system's emergence and are typically packed with carbon. This particular space rock contains complex carbon compounds, likely including amino acids which join to form protons and DNA. Perhaps other even more complex building blocks of life. While other rocky chunks from a very early solar system became parts of planets, this one remains intact and changed over time only through sunlight-driven chemical reactions to spurred the creation of more and more complex chemical compounds. An earlier meteorite that exploded over Murchison, Australia in 1969 had similar features, amino acids discovered in its clay. Joshua Sokol reported in Science helped spread the idea that life on Earth may have originated from chemicals delivered in meteorites, and likely the Murchison meteorite. This Aguas Zuccaras fragment contains dust from the ancient earlier Milky Way before our sun formed. Studies of how this new meteorite are still incomplete. Skoll wrote, but researchers are excited that they can examine it using modern techniques, looking for complex organic compounds, maybe even proteins, that even if they did once exist inside of Murchison's meteorite, have long since disappeared, degrading in Earth's atmosphere. The Murchison meteorite very closely resembled Aguas Zuccaras, and if Aguas Zuccaras contained proteins, then Murchison probably did as well, though the opportunity to detect them has been lost. Already there's evidence of amino acids in this Aguas Zuccaras fragment not found elsewhere on Earth. Aguas Zuccaras shards may offer the most pristine samples yet of the early solar system and pre-solar dust cloud. But landing, as they did in the Costa Rica rainforest, Sokol reported there's still a possibility of contamination. Down the road, even more pristine samples may become available. The Japanese Hayabusa 2 probe, launched in 2014 with the goal of sampling the asteroid Ryugu, is already on its way back with Ryugu dust on board, a sample that may contain carboncose chondrite, Sokol noted, and in 2023, NASA will return its own samples from a similar asteroid, Bennu. With Sokol reported it's likely related to Aguas Zacas. These asteroid scraps will be truly pristine, having never touched the atmosphere or sat atop rainforest soil, Sokol noted, but for now, Aguas Zacas is the best source of spacefaring carbon compounds available.